Just another day in my bitter life. Hello, friends. In my previous video, I spoke to you about wearing the scarlet letter when you grow up in a toxic environment and how it's hard for people that you meet to understand you're doing good in spite of it all. I want this message to also reach people who are going through this. Here's what you're going to do. Exercise. And you might be ridiculed by your family for exercising. Again, bizarre. You're going to do everything that you can to limit your sugar consumption. Sugar cravings come from trauma and low glucose in our brain. And when we're young, we'll crave the sugar to try to self-soothe. That becomes drug addiction or alcohol addiction later in life. So in spite of you getting ridiculed by the people in your environment for working out and eating healthy, that's basically the only thing that you could do when you're still in that environment and you can't get out. But everything in your body is going to crave sugar, is going to crave sleep, is going to crave disassociation. When I was younger, I would go and take 2-hour walks. And my mother would have just an absolute meltdown and project all of this stuff onto me. When really all I was doing as like a 12-year-old was trying to go for a walk and regulate my system because I was so stressed out. I was covered in eczema, like the craziest, scaliest, thickest eczema on my legs. I got it on my eyelids. I was consuming so much dairy, so much sugar. I was trying to self-soothe. And if I look at pictures of me in high school or as a 15-year-old and then me now, trauma will warp your looks. Effects of trauma on your brain will actually show outwardly on your face and your body. Now, I also have lipedema on my legs, which I'm exploring that as well. The lipedema on your legs comes from a mother wound. So no matter how thin or slender I get, the skin on my thighs is compromised. And that's from years of maternal abuse and trauma, because my mother also has the same leg. She's a very slender woman, but she has looser leg skin, and she has a lot of trauma with her mom. So if this message is reaching you and you're in a traumatic environment, you're going to lean into exercise, you're going to lean into hydration, you're going to lean B vitamins. I'm not a doctor, but this is just what worked for me. And I'm still